Welcome to While You Were Pooping, where you can learn fun facts in just the time it takes you to number 2. If you enjoy the show, rate, subscribe, and share with a friend. The more you share, the more we can bring to you. So hit that share button and let's dance our way into today's episode. Today, we're stepping back into the year 1518 to the streets of Strasbourg, where a peculiar and unsettling phenomenon occurred: the dancing plague. What drove hundreds to dance uncontrollably until collapse? Let's sway through the history of this bizarre event.
While you were pooping, yeah. While you were pooping, while you were pooping, yeah. While you were pooping.
In July of 1518, Frau Trofea, a resident of Strasbourg, stepped into the street and began dancing. There was no music and no apparent reason, yet she danced fervently for hours, then days. Within a week, dozens of others had joined her, and by the end of the month, around 400 people were afflicted by this unstoppable urge to dance. The authorities were baffled, but decided this was a curse that could only be remedied through more dancing. Halls were opened, professional dancers were brought in, and musicians played to encourage the dancing in hopes of ending the phenomenon. Instead, it escalated. The physical toll was immense. Many dancers collapsed from exhaustion. Some even died from heart attacks or strokes. The scene was one of despair, not festivity. The city, desperate for a solution, consulted physicians who declared it a natural disease caused by hot blood and recommended more dancing. Historians now have several theories about what caused this mass hysteria. Some suggest ergot poisoning, caused by a toxic mold that grows on damp rye and produces effects similar to LSD. Others believe it was stress-induced psychosis on a mass scale, as the region was suffering from severe famine and disease at the time. Regardless of the cause, the dancing plague of 1518 remains one of history's most fascinating mysteries. It serves a stark example of the complexities of the human mind and the extraordinary ways in which our bodies and psyches can respond to stress and superstition. Hey, thanks for listening to While You Were Pooping. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, don't forget to rate, subscribe, and most importantly, share it with a friend. Your support keeps us uncovering more fascinating facts every day. That's all for today's episode. Join us during your next poo when we drop another nugget or two for your enjoyment. And when your friends ask, "How do you know that?" just let them know you learned it while you were pooping.